Welcome back to the show. We're here at the NRB 2014 with Yochanan Marcellino. Did I say it right? Did I say it right?
Yochanan Marcellino.
Yochanan. How many times have I interviewed you? 3 times now.
It's a tough name.
It is a tough name. But tell us what's going on. We're finally getting the release. When's the release on this one?
August. We're looking at August this year.
Yep. August this year. I know you're looking at different times and seeing it. So what should people expect when they get the release out there, as far as your heart, you put your passion behind getting this thing going? How long have you been working on this one?
It's been 3 years now.
3 years?
This is a music-driven drama.
Okay.
It's faith-friendly. It's family-friendly. It's a story about miracles.
Okay.
It's a story that really about following the dream that God has put in your life and not somebody else's dream. Incredible cast: Ray Liotta, Ashley Judd, Seth Green, Joe Pantoliano.
Wow.
It goes on and on and on. Aaron Cottrell, Brian Garrity, Amanda Crew, and a newcomer, Blake Rain.
Yes.
Who is our lead actor.
Now, tell us about that, because Blake was how you found Blake. That's just an interesting story how you just found him in itself.
Well, Jerry Marcellino, who's with us also today, and myself, we produced all the music in the movie.
Okay.
We also wrote most of the music in the movie, or co-wrote. And we were looking for somebody that not only was a great singer and performer, that it would be realistic to do that with, but that person also had to be an actor or had a desire to act, because it's hard to find that combination.
Yeah.
You either get one or the other.
I can
imagine.
What I mean?
And but we found a guy who wanted to act, who had a passion to do it. We put him into school for a year and cut all the music on him. And I tell you, the day I heard Ray Liotta, Ashley Judd, and Seth Green say, "Where'd you find this guy? He's a great actor," was the day that I knew we had a double-barrel shotgun there, and both of them going off at the same time. It was fantastic.
So you found a singer, an artist, and you took him into acting.
And he had a great desire to act, just never had the opportunity.
Wow, that's similar to what Sylvester Stallone did on Rocky, I think, 6, where he took a boxer and taught the boxer to act.
Yeah.
Because it was easier teaching the boxer to act than teaching an actor to box.
That's right. You got that right.
Oh, wow. And so far right now, what kind of release is going to happen as far as how many theaters and stuff for you?
Well, this is going to be a wide release, but it's going to be a platform release. You know what that is,
No,
right?
just explain to everyone.
Okay. Well, you start off in 300 or 400 screens.
Okay.
You move up a couple hundred. Week 2, 300 screens. Week 3, 300. And if the movie's working at the level that you think it could, then it keeps jumping up to 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. Similar to a Silver Linings Playbook.
Okay.
I think it started in a couple hundred screens, and just over the next month, 2 months, it just kept increasing and increasing. And the reason they do that is, unless it's a big Hollywood type blockbuster Iron Man, where they're pouring $50 million into the what they call the prints and advertising of a film. You have to really make sure that you're hitting your markets directly, really targeted, and then you build it from there.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, tell us about some of the music that's on the show.
Well, we've Jerry and I did 22 songs in the movie, original songs, and another 10 that will surface in the soundtrack that didn't actually surface in the movie. So it's definitely a music-driven drama. Mm-hmm. We have several of the songs were done multiple times, so much so that the Nashville Film Festival just picked us up as their premier opening night red carpet gala.
Amen.
A faith-friendly film.
Wow.
In the mainstream.
When is that going to be?
April 17th here in Nashville.
Oh, so there's going to be like a prequel there.
Yeah, it's going to be like a prequel, and so we know that we're reaching out to the commercial general market, mm-hmm. but also we're hitting them with a faith-friendly message.
Okay.
But to the Christian world, they're going to get something that is really close to home.
Yes.
And that is be seeking God for clear direction in your life and going down the path He's called you to.
Now, this was a family event here, as far as music, directing, producing. Tell us about that.
Okay, 3 generations actually made the film.
Okay.
So my father, Jerry Marcellino, who was had many hits at Motown in the 70s with Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Bobby Darin, Jackson 5, and all that. Jerry brought his 50s, 60s, and 70s experience into the music. I brought my 70s experience in, and basically we wrote for the periods, okay? And it was 3 generations. My son Dustin directed it. My son Jordan co-produced it. And then actually in a scene in the movie, I have my grandchildren and my grandmother, along with my wife and daughter-in-law. So actually 5 generations of our family show up in one movie.
Wow, this is represented in this one film.
That's right.
Now, this isn't the first movie for you, is it?
This is our first major motion picture.
Okay.
We've done a lot of music videos. We've done some short stuff, but our first full-blown major motion picture.
Now, what caused you to want to do a motion picture?
Well, I've always had a heart to do film, but I really wanted to do something that I wanted to do it a certain way.
Okay.
And one of the factors that were involved in this is my son was an award-winning music video, Dove-nominated, director who had a desire to really go into motion pictures. So we were looking for the right film for him to debut with.
Okay.
But at the same time, I always said that if I went after a motion picture, I would want to do one with Hollywood-type quality.
All right.
Okay, but bring a faith message with that.
Yep.
And that's what we feel we accomplished.
I understand that when you say Hollywood
type quality.
Quality, because I mean it's like you could tell the difference, even though it's a Christian film and then a Hollywood film.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter, but it's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting
and
better.
don't mistake what I'm saying in any way. What I'm saying is that when I say quality, I mean there's a certain type of quality that the world wants to go invest in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't want them to reject something out of hand because they heard it was connected to faith. I want them to see with their own eyes the quality and the acting and all that, and the music and all that, and then be touched by God with a message of faith.
Well, tell everybody how they can help you get this into more theaters and how they can support the website as well.
Absolutely. Go to theidenticalmovie.com. Sign up, and that we can keep you posted on developments that are happening. Spread the word that we have a faith-friendly, family-friendly film with tremendous music and tremendous quality. Spread the word that and take people to the website where you see Ray Liotta talk about reading the Bible for the first time. You know, he was studying to be a pastor in the movie, so he went to church and read the Bible. Well, God does amazing things when that happens.
Amen.
And He's doing it in Ray's life right now, amongst others.
Thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast.
All right, brother.
God bless you, man. And I'm going to air this during the week as well. I'm going to re-air it so during the release, so people can see it as well.
Fantastic.
Amen. We'll be right back with another great guest.
Thank you. Bye-bye.